Two Supreme Court judgments recently delivered in favor of members of the National Assembly caucus of Cross River State and their factions may have changed the political equation in the state. The first judgment confirmed the March 7th and 20th, 2020 list of ward and chapter executive congresses released by the National Working Committee (NWC) of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) and signed by its National Organizing Secretary (NOC) Colonel Austin Okombudu, retired, dated April 26, 2020, as authentic. The judgment also tends to give control of the party structure at the ward and state executives level to National Assembly members and the stakeholders. But observers say Governor Ben Ayade appears not pleased with this development, being the leader of the PDP in Cross River. It is said that the governor believes that anyone in control of the party structure may use it to determine who emerges as PDP governorship candidate flag bearer for the National Assembly seat and other offices come 2023. The second judgment gave victory to Mr. Ťrūģğł over Ode, and keen followers of developments in the state said the judgment had further compounded Governor Ayade's chances of easily getting back into the Senate come 2023 because, according to them, Ode is only contesting the senatorial by-election as a proxy. The summation is that with Ťrūģğł sworn in, and if he survives the by-election petition by Joe Aggie, son of APC, he will rather stay put at the Senate or negotiate with another person other than Ayade. Ťrūģğł will want to stay at the Senate because, for years, only the Yala and Obodu people have enjoyed the Senate. Bekwara produced Senator Kanu Agambi that lasted for about 3 months before he was made minister. But Ogoja, where Ťrūģğł comes from, has not produced a senator before, a competent source told The Guardian. They further affirmed that, by implication, the Supreme Court judgments have given the political structure in the state to the National Assembly group and their stakeholders, thereby making Ayade a symbolic leader of the PDP in the state. As things stand, the overarching opinion is that the situation may make it difficult for Governor Ayade to determine who succeeds him or who gets what office. The judgment have also fueled speculations that, should the Senator Bukola Saraki-led PDP National Reconciliation Committee fail to achieve desirable results, Ayade may decamp to the APC. During the visit of Bauchi State Governor Alhaji Bala Mohammed to the Cross River State last week, Ayade expressed displeasure with the PDP and dropped hints of his possible exit from the party if things were not corrected. Ayade said, "I have always played politics with ethics, but over time I have realized that ethical politics is often taken for weakness. It is time to put our foot down on the basis of what will benefit our collective well-being. I'm very smart, and I know you do not take injustice. If the party metes out injustice to us, it will see a new Cross River State. I say it as a warning because it does appear that the party tends to celebrate those who threaten and stress them. Under my leadership, all councillors' seats, all state assembly seats, all national assembly seats except one were won. So it is not now someone will discuss what strategy and structure that is needed to win elections. But I'm happy you have created an opportunity for resolution." Reacting to Ayade's statement, Ťrūģğł, who represents Ogoja Bekwara Federal Constituency, asked, "How has my dear governor played politics with ethics? Is it by handing over the administration of the party to his younger brother Frank?" Ťrūģğł alleged that the last ward and chapter congress of the state were done in private room, where they picked and chose who became ward chairman with total disregard for the National Assembly members or other stakeholders. In my own case, when I complained, I was asked to nominate an ex-official. The governor and Frank threatened all of us with levity. That was not the style he inherited. Anyway, in this case, it was a premeditated move to throw us out of politics. Is that what we deserve for being at the forefront of Ayade's emergence as governor? This claim of ethical politics should be told to the birds. Talking about injustice, let us look at it from the perspective of contemporary issues bordering on his leadership of the party and governance of Cross River State. As a leader, he has been unjust as he appropriates every opportunity to suit his whims and caprices. We're in a democracy, and this affords us the opportunity to challenge non-participatory and dictatorial decisions. Why has the governor tried to divide us all along ethnic lines? Where is his acclaimed justice? Ťrūģgł disclosed that the way forward is to gather as a family and discuss with no intimidations of any sort. There are natural laws that govern our coexistence as humans, not money, contact, or power. The aforementioned are transient, but the laws of nation are sacrosanct. He who goes to equity must go with clean hands. Meanwhile, a socio-economic group in the state, the Cross River Southern Senatorial District Assembly (CRSSDA), led by its chief of party, Mr. John Offiong, warned that top politicians in Rivers State and some other parts of the country should steer clear of cross-river politics, as there are strong indications that such persons want to hijack the state come 2023. A prominent politician in the state and chief PDP, Mr. Victor Ekpo, however, pledged his loyalty to Ayade, saying that his people of Akpa Okoyong Ward, headquarters of Akpampam in Uduakmani Council, will go with him if he decides to leave the party because of the injustice being perpetrated by the party. Ekpo noted that some members of the National Assembly have been causing rift in Akankpa Ward with their so-called authentic list. The only list recognized by Akankpa Ward is the list from the state governor, and the Ayi Etim Effiom-led ESCO remains the ward ESCO. The national chairman and national working committee of PDP should take note. The governor's list is the only solution for PDP to remain in Akankpa Ward. Reacting to the allegation that Governor Nyesom Wike of Rivers State plans to interfere in politics of the state, the convener, Cross River State Good Governance Coalition, Mr. Agba Jalingo, had debunked the allegation. Jalingo, who is the state chairman of the African Congress Action Party, ACAP, said, "Whatever external influence that exists, it is the people of Cross River that will determine their governor come 2023. We've had governors in Cross River before Ayade, and every succession was a tough battle for the incumbent with external interference. In the end, it was always Cross Riverans that went to the polls to decide their leader. This time will not be any different. I think the Wike's phobia is exaggerated. Politics, personal interests, all playing out. That is why we don't get good governance at the end of the day." Well, guys, let's hear your own take down below in the comment section. Thank you once again for staying tuned. Please don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe till I come your way again with more updates. Bye.